sword of, I like it's a ditto. That means I know this character well. It's a ditto. That means they know my character well.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be a battle.
Yes.
It will be a slog for Akashi, but I mean, Akashi's made some enormous plays this weekend.
Yeah. And like Akashi's strength as a player that I'm always historically used to seeing is he's very good at kind of slowing down the pace of play, and then from there putting himself in a position where he can better react to what the opponent is up to, right? Not sticking his neck out too far. But Penguin can play so blazingly fast and get kills off of it on top of that. I don't know how you slow Penguin down in the mirror.
Let's clarify for the folks at home. Penguin is playing the blue and black Absa.
The one that literally throws penguins.
Yes. Yep. This is a skin that he won and now is in the game.
Yes. Make Your Mark series. Very, very cool stuff. And we have, Akashi trying to back off and like do the cloud placement stuff, but right now Penguin is just that slight step ahead, and so is winning these exchanges.
We talk about how Akashi's one of his strong suits is being able to slow down the pace and make people play to his level.
Yeah.
To like his cadence.
Yeah.
But Penguin's not giving that to him right now.
And like the thing that's so awkward is it's just by half a beat that Penguin is ahead, right? It's not like crazy outspeeding, right? But just being that precisely off rhythm is enough for Penguin.
Dude, half a beat in Rivals is all you need to 3-stock somebody.
Yeah, for real.
I've said many times that in Rivals, having just one good read on somebody or one good pacing thing is like that is the 3-stock. Akashi has now proven me wrong.
Uh-oh. This is going to be the quick attack, and this is so important. Akashi didn't touch the stage. Okay, that time manages to get it with the quick attack.
Ooh, and I think Akashi's starting to make some changes.
Oh, the walk-off there! You saw the full strut from Absa.
Absa doesn't do that often.
Because the wave dash is so much better.
Absa's walk animation, very little, like, it's just unseen. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Catching a cloud hop attempt by Akashi to slow down his descent.
Yeah, do you want to explain what cloud hopping is to the folks at home? If you are doing multi-streaming, you are not quite as familiar with Rivals.
Yes, that is true.
What is cloud hopping?
So cloud hopping, so there's two different ways that Absa, this is how much we think of
it's not
Absa and Penguin linked together, right?
Yep.
There's two ways to place the cloud. One is the side special, right, which is kind of like Din's Fire. But the other way is a specific spot placement where Neutral B puts the cloud right below where you are, and that's beneficial just to get the cloud out where you want it as fast as possible, but also adds a little bit of a stall and a little bit of extra movement. Oh, turning that around is a back air, right? So it's one of the reasons that makes Absa as a character historically so hard to pressure in when she's in disadvantages, because she has that, she has the huge double jump, and she also has quick attack. She has so many different mobility options that it's hard to cover all of them.
Being a double jump cancel character in this game is very strong. And I was saying that it looked like Akashi was making some pretty key changes towards the end of those last couple stocks, because it went from being just the Penguin show to being like, okay, Akashi's making stuff happen. Akashi's in the lead right now and might be going up another stock.
Akashi gets that parry on the cloud, just tries to salvage it with a jab, right?
You just get something.
Yeah.
Literally do anything.
Just at least get some damage. Beautiful wait for the air dodge. That's actually something that Akashi was telling me about yesterday, which is one of the problems he's noticed with other players that try to play like at his similar tempo, right? A more deliberate read-based style, is that they try to capitalize on the reads they have too soon into the stock, right? He says that he tries to wait until he actually knows the stock is his to actually bring out what he's noticed.
Yep. And that's enormous. A lot of people will, in a weird way, try to adapt too fast. And it's like, no, that person's still falling for the thing. Don't mix it up yet.
Don't let them be conditioned to stop.
Yeah. Just the weird pinballing around right now, just popping each other.
But we have the up-strong Akashi answering back with a 2-stock.
2-stock of his own. It is literally 2-stocking Penguin is a huge feat.
Weren't we just talking about how, like, game 1's the easy game, and then games 2 and 3 are supposed to be the grueling nightmare?
Guess what? We lied to all of you.
Is Akashi flipping that script on us?
No, we lied. That's us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why we're top commentators, because we can say things and people just have to assume we're telling the truth.
Oh no, don't say that. Okay, that drift back into Cloud Kick to cover Akashi's falling option by Penguin, that was nice. That's honestly, it's not something you'll see from top level Absas very much, but they can kick each other's clouds too to create that lightning hitbox.
It's one of those small things about Rivals I really appreciate is the elemental stuff typically is stage control for every single character. But the fact that if you're doing the Ditto, you're in almost all of them, you can use your opponent's stage control things because it's the same element. Why wouldn't you be able to do that?
Right, exactly. Down strong just because it set up horizontal pressure on the edge guard.
It really is one of the, other than just like pace of the game, hit falling, things like that, it's one of the things that really makes Rivals shine.
We're having early clouds set up by Penguin, right? I think he's noticed that Akashi is trying to threaten him on those double jump recoveries.
I'm surprised at how much just zipping around we're seeing. Because usually that is a like, all right, I need to space around. They're both just zipping in neutral. Answers right back, 2 stocks apiece, even percent, never mind.
Okay, yeah, Penguin
Pops it.
Yep. I was just thinking in terms of like the down tilt, right? Just trying to keep the edge guard going for as long as possible. The funny thing is, like, most characters find edge guarding Absa to be a nightmare because Absa can set up a cloud against the other Absa. She can kind of limit the angles that the opponent is going at in a way that most other characters can.
Good tag. Great. Okay, lands and gets the kick too. Akashi finally back on stage.
Oh, gets the pair. Like, pairing Cloud Pop means you just knew it was coming.
Yes.
Because Absa gets to choose when that thing explodes, if ever. Once again! This is already putting Penguin in a great spot. 62%. Setting up another edge guard and another parry.
I love the little penguins exploding out of the cloud.
It's such a beautiful effect.
I love this skin. It's so silly.
Penguin trying to bait something with that just platform move, like jump under, right? Sharking. Oh, the up air just barely doesn't come out, landing just a moment too soon. And at Penguin's percent, that would have killed.
The longer this is going, it feels like a war of attrition for Akashi's side. Penguin is just like, I have a commanding neutral here, and you have to make it back to stage, and I am willing to just rinse repeat.
And the thing that's like, Akashi is like is trading a little bit, but because Penguin has that extra currency, so that's kind of the Penguin special, right? Quick attacking like in a triangle at the wall and trying to spike someone right afterwards, and Akashi just looking shamelessly for the spike.
Akashi's like, I have no shame in cheesing a top player right now.
It's just like what you have to do for winning and being able to catch the
This is Akashi's
and getting the wave dash on the platform. Akashi now up 2-1 against Penguin. If Penguin loses the mirror?
I started today explaining that Akashi's had this very gradual, like, oh, you're not making any huge waves, but you are just consistently getting better and better. And now we're like, oh, Akashi's a top player, but hasn't done, like, anything crazy.
They immediately launch into the next game.
Yeah.
Wow.
If Akashi takes this is 3 top 10 wins this weekend.
Oh my. Yeah, going from cheesy into beating Penguin right afterwards? Oh my god, what a beautiful spike on that cloud!
It is not just cheesy and Penguin, but it was also MSP yesterday.
That's true. No, today, earlier.
Sorry, yeah, that was today. That was in top 16.
This is all in the same run, same session. This movement with the Cloud 2 baiting Penguin, this time holding in, right? Using that Cloud to punish that movement.
This is in losers. This is like Penguin doesn't got another game to play with here.
That's true.
Back against the wall.
But
if there's anybody I put money on for back against the wall, it's Penguin.
Right. I mean, so often it has just felt like inevitable for Penguin to be able to win. In these close ones.
Penguin versus Tapscott was the same thing. It was Penguin was like, no, I got it. I do not worry. I am down. It's game 5. It's last hit, but you made one mistake.
And Akashi being able to find a down air into up air off the jab.
Akashi is up 2 stocks right there.
It's such a weird option to go for off of the jab. It makes sense that Penguin's DI wouldn't be ready to go because you have to DI very hard to avoid that up air after that down air.
I am genuinely in shock.
But I mean, we're having these the kind of the kiting, the slowdown that, that Akashi wants. He's letting Penguin just close that gap, and occasionally like we're having Penguin catch himself and like slow it back down to not run into these clouds.
Smart, so smart. Akashi, what are you going for?
He's feeling something. Like
Akashi is going
extra
for
saucy.
Akashi is going for strong reads right now, not just like I got my B and Vs. Akashi's going for unique custom stuff, and it is paying off in dividends.
And Penguin trying to catch the tech roll. I mean, if he got that up tilt, that was going to be the stock.
I thought that was going to be dragged down to the flat.
Drag down, tries to hit Penguin with his own drag down there, up strong. And at 107%, an up air absolutely does this now. Just that delay on that cloud toss to wait out that parry was so crucial for Penguin. He could have died for that. That cloud hop getting just a bit of movement Akashi needed to get past that up tilt. Akashi's playing incredible when quick attacks collide at the Thunder line. Akashi wins 3-1 against Penguin, catching his misstep footing at the last moment on the run of his life. Akashi over 3 top 10 players back to back to back, guaranteed 4th at minimum, and Penguin out once again at 5th place. This is unbelievable, the amount of turnaround we've seen this season. Players are on entirely different roles than we're used to.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
You are literally shaking right now.
Yes, they can't really see under the table, but I can sit still.
I can feel it.
The table is like quietly rumbling.
Well, cool. I guess I get to eat my words. Guess who just had a breakout performance this weekend? Oh my God.
Hey, you know what? You know what? We're just doing a fellow commentator a favor, right? You just want to curse him to start off the block? Yeah.
Akashi,
no big upsets from Akashi, no.
No, Akashi, guess what? If you keep playing like this, you're never getting a top 8 block in your life again.
No, like... every like... The Rivals commentators that get like top 16 blocks are like, oh good, a spot is opening up.
Yeah. Guess what, Akashi? You're too good now.
the rare leap from commentator to like very, very top player, because like he was already a top player, right?
Oh yeah.
But like now it's just like, we're gonna have too many conflicts. Like people won't feel comfortable hiring you anymore at this rate.
I mean, Akashi was is top 50 right now, but not someone you would expect to make 3 top 10 wins in a row. That is just enormous.
And the quality of play that we saw, especially in that last game, like you were saying, just
custom,
absolute confidence in basically like his Vortex game, right?
Yeah.
Just like feeling so good about what he knew Penguin was going to do next, and also knowing not only when to like kind of suffocate Penguin a bit, but also lean back and let Penguin just like try to answer with his own aggression too, and just getting little cloud pops here and there, and then sometimes huge stocks like that first stock in that last game, setting up that cloud off stage to punish Penguin's recovery.
It was enormous.
That is just
because that
incredible
meant that Akashi was playing with a full stock lead at that point.
Yes,
and that is crucial.
And he kept that lead steady for the rest of that game.
Yep.